past and are continuing unfolding as regards the growing trend of candidates withdrawing from electoral contests shortly after successfully filing their nominations and paying their required nomination fees. We want to anchor this press statement, first of all, on the constitutional provisions that are provided for in Article 45 of the Constitution of Zambia Amendment Act number 2 of 2016. I want to quote it ipsis maveba for all to see and hear. It is part 4 of our Constitution, and the title there is Representation of the People, Electoral Systems and Process. Of interest is Article 45, Sub-Article 2, which says the electoral process and system of administering elections shall ensure. The operative word there is shall, meaning it is mandatory to ensure the following. A, that elections are free and fair. B, that elections are free from violence, intimidation, and corruption. B, the systems are independent, full of accountability, efficiency, and transparency of the electoral process. D, simple and practical system of voting and tabulating votes. And E, timely resolution of electoral disputes. Of importance to this press conference is Article 45 2B, that elections are free from violence, intimidation, and corruption. Many of us have listened to audios circulating around the country about how some independent candidates have been enticed to withdraw, offered money, some of them 20,000 kwacha, and jobs, if only they can withdraw. We want to state it clearly on record that this kind of conduct is unconstitutional and illegal because it amounts to intimidation and corruption of candidates. We appeal to investigative agencies, Zambia Anti-Corruption Commission, and also the Drug Enforcement Commission. They must aggressively investigate such incidents and bring the culprits to book. As a party, Zambia Must Prosper is committed to the promotion of democracy, good governance, accountability, and the rule of law. And we believe that these developments about withdrawal of candidates raise serious concerns about the state of our democratic processes and the integrity of the electoral competitive environment in Zambia. Democracy is built on participation, competition, and the right of citizens to choose their leaders from a range of candidates that have offered themselves as political alternatives. When candidates who have invested resources, mobilized supporters, and publicly declared their intention to contest elections suddenly withdraw without convincing explanations, the public is justified in demanding answers. Why are these things happening? Particularly concerning is the increasing number of withdrawals involving candidates associated with the ruling United Party for National Development, who chose to go independent when they were left out by their own party. while every individual has the legal right to withdraw a nomination within the framework provided by the law, the pattern, timing, and frequency of these withdrawals has raised legitimate public concerns and generated widespread speculation across the country. I wish the nation to note that our elections are not conducted in a vacuum, but is governed by electoral laws. And I want to bring to the attention of the nation the provisions of Section 31, subsection 2 of the Electoral Process Act number 35 of 2016, which provides how withdrawal of nomination can be done. Under subsection 1, it's very clear that a candidate may withdraw at any time before the expiry of the period appointed for lodging nominations in respect of the constituents concerned, provided that the candidate delivers written notice of the withdrawal to the returning officer. So it's very clear there to understand that this withdrawal of nomination must be done within the period prescribed for filing of nominations. Once that period elapses, you cannot withdraw, and your withdrawal is a nullity and void ab initio. And where you withdraw within the time prescribed by the law, then you must deliver an actual written notice to the returning officer giving your intention to withdraw. If those two conditions are not met, the withdrawal is of no effect. So I want to appeal to all of you independent candidates, wherever you are, taking into account the fact that the period for nomination has already expired. If anyone approaches you, offers you money to withdraw, please don't waste your time purporting to withdraw, because such a withdrawal is of no effect at all. You will be a ballot on the candidate, on the election. So arising from this, we can see that the law therefore clearly establishes a specific period within which a nomination for election may be legally and lawfully withdrawn. Any purported withdrawal outside the prescribed nomination period raises important